This is the latest on the war in Ukraine, where Russian forces have launched renewed attacks across the country, killing civilians and deliberately targeting critical energy infrastructure in the depths of winter. The strikes have hit multiple regions, worsening an already dire humanitarian situation as millions struggle with freezing temperatures and intermittent power supplies. Homes, hospitals, and public facilities have been affected, compounding the suffering of civilians caught in the conflict. Over the past day, Russian strikes across Ukraine have killed at least 5 civilians and injured around 30 others, regional authorities report. These attacks came amid freezing winter conditions and widespread disruption to electricity and heat supplies. Ukraine's Air Force says it shot down 167 out of 201 hostile drones, but many still struck targets in at least 15 different locations, underscoring the scale of the assault. In Kharkiv Oblast, 3 civilians were killed and 11 injured as Russian strikes hit civilian areas and damaged energy facilities, all while temperatures plunged to around -16 degrees Celsius. In the south, Kherson Oblast saw 2 civilians killed and another wounded. Fires triggered by the attacks damaged homes, administrative buildings, and vehicles. In Chernihiv Oblast, a double-tap strike hit a residential house and then again as police arrived, injuring civilians and officers alike. And in Dnipropetrovsk and Sumy Oblasts, multiple people were wounded as civilian infrastructure and homes were hit. Russian forces have again zeroed in on Ukraine's energy infrastructure, damaging power facilities across multiple regions. This comes amid a declared state of emergency because of repeated strikes that have left many cities and towns with unreliable electricity and heating during one of the coldest winters in years. Officials warn that ongoing attacks on power grids, substations, and other components of the energy system could lead to more outages, making life even harder for civilians already battling extreme cold. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has acknowledged that repair crews are working around the clock to restore power and heating to affected areas, calling the work difficult but necessary to maintain the country's resilience. Despite the violence, Ukrainian air defenses continue to intercept many drones and missiles, and resistance remains steadfast even as challenges mount. Across Ukraine and abroad, support efforts are growing, from emergency funding to help secure generators and supplies for cities struggling with power shortages.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.